Hey guys, so I thought it would be fun to try and do a crafting style vlog where I kind of give you more of a behind the scenes look at what I do and how I put my plushies together and when I put my videos together and designing my patterns and I don't know, all that stuff, and let you see more of that whole process. So I don't know, we'll see how this goes. If this is something you like, definitely let me know down in the comments, and you know, maybe I'll do more of these. But right now I've been working on a parfait plushie, and this is where I'm at right now. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. It's obviously not done yet. I have the cup done and I have the filling done, but I'm working on all the little accessories right now, like the little cookie. And then this cookie I'm only like halfway done with right now. And I finished the strawberry. The whipped cream piece isn't all sewn together yet, so I'm still working on that. And then I've only made one strawberry slice. I have it pinned in there right now, but I still need to make 4 more to go around here. This is a different one I just had on hand, but it's not the right size. But yeah, that's what I've been working on and what I'm planning to work on this afternoon. Right now it is Saturday, January 22nd at 3:44 p.m. And I actually just got back from Michael's and Walmart. I went out shopping and bought some craft supplies, so maybe I'll show you guys that stuff later on. I don't really have room on the table right now to show you. As you can see, it's a giant mess. This is usually what my craft table ends up looking like as I'm working on a plushie. It just gets messier and messier and messier as the project goes on, and then usually, you know, it gets to a point where I have to clean it, so I'm probably gonna have to clean it up in a bit, but I'm just gonna be working on this. And yeah, this was the initial sketch I had of the plushie. So this is it right here. And I actually think it's coming out really good. So I'm like really happy with it right now. And then I want to try and make different kinds. Like this was a chocolate one I was thinking of with like banana slices. And maybe I'll make one that's like maybe orange or kiwi. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But the strawberry one is definitely coming along good. So I'll catch back with you guys later after I make a little bit more progress on this. So it's later in the day and I finished sewing together all the pieces for the parfait plushie, and I love how it's turning out. It's so hard getting all these pieces to fit correctly on the parfait, like getting this whipped cream to lay in a way so the strawberry can go on it and so all these little cookies can go on it. It was really difficult, but I think I got it to look pretty good. And as you can see, everything is just pinned on here. I typically like to, you know, pin things down and just sit on it for a day or two and make sure I'm like completely happy with how it looks before I glue anything down, because I've said this before in many videos, once you glue things down, it's final, it's done. I hate gluing things. I always put it off for as long as I can. So I'm just gonna wait on that, especially with this being my first time making one, to make sure there's nothing else I want to add to it or change in any way. So I'm gonna sit on it and make sure I am good with it, because sometimes I make a plushie and then I come back the next day and I have a different idea. So I'm just gonna leave it like this, all pinned down, and I'll glue it later on. But yeah, right now I'm really happy with how it looks. I think it looks really cool. I might add some beads on the whipped cream. I haven't decided yet. I'm still thinking about it. And yeah, as you can see, I cleaned the whole table right here. Looks much nicer than what it looked like before. I'm very happy with it. Much easier to work on the table when it's nice and clean. The rest of my craft room is still a really big mess. I might clean it tomorrow. I haven't decided, but for right now, at least this table's clean so I can keep crafting and making good progress. And as you can see, I have a bunch of my older plushies that I had previously made, and I have them out because I use them to help design the strawberries on my new parfait plushie. And that's something I always like to do, is look at the old plushies I've already made and see if there's anything I can take from those or modify from those to make something new, because there's no reason to reinvent the wheel and do more work. You know, I always like looking at what I've already done to see if there's anything I can take away from those to make something new. And that's what I did here. I looked at these strawberries and they definitely helped with creating the strawberries on the new plushie. And the strawberry that I have up here, I used this pattern for this strawberry, and I shrunk it down just a tiny bit, and then I used the green piece from the top of this strawberry and did a combination of those to create the one up here. And I really like how it turned out. And then I also changed the amount of beads that I put on it from the amount that I had on here. I put a few more. I think it looks really good like that. So I had used those to make that one. And then this strawberry I used to help make the ones over here. I've made sliced strawberries like that so many times on many plushies, but I feel like I'm always resizing it to make it fit on the new plushie. So I did have to resize it a little bit to make it fit nicely on the parfait plushie. And then I added these little beads on the back just to make it look more cohesive with the one up here. I felt like when there was beads up here and no beads on these, it just looked weird. So I put beads on both of them, and I really like how it turned out. And then I also think it'll be fun to show you guys the first prototype that I had made of the parfait plushie, and that's this piece right here. So this was my first prototype, and after I made it, I thought it was just way too big. I thought it'd be difficult to fill. Oh, is it unfocusing? Come on. There we go. I thought it would be too difficult to fill this much up with all the accessories. And then also after I made it, I thought having this piece separate from that bottom piece was a bad idea. So that was my original thought, was to make those as two separate pieces. And then ultimately I ended up making it as just one piece. So as you can see on this parfait, it goes down and then it comes out. And this is all one piece. So my original idea was to make them as two pieces. So this was gonna be the top piece, and I was gonna make a second piece down here for the bottom. And after I did it, I was like, you know, it doesn't make any sense making it as two pieces. I feel like whenever I design plushies, if you can make the same thing with less pieces, it always looks better. Or at least from my experience, it always looks better. The less is better. If you can make the exact same thing with less pieces, better idea. Just from my experience. If your experience is different, you know, you can do whatever you want, but just letting you know from my experience, that's definitely something I've seen. And then I did make a second prototype, but I can't share it with you guys because I ended up ripping it apart to be able to make the pattern pieces. I ripped it apart and then traced the pieces from it to be able to make this one over here. So before I finish filming for today, I thought it'd be fun to do a little haul and show you what I bought at Walmart and Michael's for today. And I'll start off with Walmart. So I specifically went shopping because I wanted to get some beads and polyfill. Those were the two things that I went shopping for. I wanted to get polyfill because that is my favorite kind of stuffing. I have tried other types and I am not a fan. Polyfill is my favorite, and they don't sell any polyfill at Michael's, or at least the last time I'd gone, I didn't see any polyfill. And the other one that I had gotten from there, I wasn't a big fan of. So I know they have polyfill at Walmart. So we went to Walmart today. My husband came with me. We went to Walmart today and picked up some, and I got a huge bag of it. It's gigantic. It's 50 ounces. It's huge, and it was only like $12, which I thought was a really good deal, and I am really happy with it. So I had gotten that from Walmart. And then also while I was there, I picked up some beads because, like I said, I wanted to get some. I love buying really cute beads for my dessert plushies, and I'm always like looking for them. I used a ton of my beads on the donut plushies I had just made. So, whoop, my camera's a little crooked. Let me straighten that out. Sorry for that. But I used a ton of beads on the donut plushies I made. This is the next video I am hoping to make, so stay tuned for that one. I'm hoping to film that next weekend. We'll see. I already got the pattern done. It's already drawn on the computer. I just still need to obviously film it and then do the thumbnail photo and photos for my Etsy and all that stuff. So still quite a lot of work to do, even though the plushie is now done. But I used a ton of my beads on those, and I was like, oh, I want to get some more. I love getting beads for my dessert plushies. Love how they look. It just adds such a sparkle and shine to them. It makes them look more real. So I'm always on the hunt for some good beads that look good on dessert plushies. So I saw these at Walmart, and I thought they were just really cute. So that's these right here. thought they were really cute. I make a lot of like strawberry and pink desserts, so I like picking up pink ones when I see them. And then these I just thought were really fun and cute as well. So I'd gotten those. And then also while I was there, I looked at the felt, and I never saw this color there before. And it's a pumpkin spice color. I've never seen this. I don't know if it's new or not, but it is new to me. And whenever I see a new color of felt, I love picking up a few sheets because sometimes they're only there for a little bit and then they vanish and I never see them again. So I like getting them while they're there because, you know, when you're sewing plushies, it's not like painting where you can just blend any color you want. When you're sewing, you're kind of limited to the colors of the material you have. So when you want to make something and you don't have that specific color that would be perfect for it, it's frustrating. So whenever I see a new color, I love picking up a few because I never know what project they'll come in handy for. So I thought these were really cute and I picked up 5 sheets. And then the last thing I got at Walmart was some white thread. So I was running a bit low on that. Oh, if it'll focus, there we go. And I always like getting Coats and Clark, the all-purpose thread. So I just picked up some of that. And that's everything I got from Walmart. And then let me move on to what I got at Michael's. So I went to Michael's to get some beads because the beads at Walmart, they're okay. Like, I'm really happy with these that I got, but the beads that they have at Michael's are definitely a lot cuter. Just my personal opinion. So I definitely wanted to check out the beads there. And I had a gift card for Michael's that I'd gotten for Christmas, so I got to use that. So it was kind of like a little Christmas present to myself. So that was fun. And I got these beads, which I thought are absolutely gorgeous and just fun colors. And then I also got these beads, which again, I think are just so pretty. Oh my gosh. I just think these will look so cute on dessert plushies. Fun colors. And then I also got these as well, which again, I just think they're so pretty. I saw this huge bag of pink and white beads that kind of looked like these, and I loved it, but the bag was so big and it was $20 for the whole bag, and I'm like, there's no way I am ever going to use that many beads. I don't see the point in buying that much, but I really wanted them so bad, but I didn't end up getting them because I thought it would be a waste. You know, there's no reason. I'm never going to use that many beads. I wish they sold like smaller quantities of them for just, you know, less money. I definitely would have bought some, but for it being a giant bag for $20, I'm like, I don't see, you know, the point in getting it. Just no. So I ended up getting these instead, and they weren't as cute as the other ones, but these are still really pretty as well. So I got these, and yeah, I'm thinking of putting these on the top of the parfait plushie, like up on the whipped cream part. This is a horrible angle. There we go. I'm thinking of adding those up here on the whipped cream, but I haven't fully decided. I'll have to play around with it and see if that looks good. And then the last thing I got at Michael's was just some felt. And whenever I'm there, I like picking up some felt because it is so aggravating when I have so much felt and I'm sewing a plushie and I don't have the color I need. So I like restocking on the colors I tend to use a lot. So I just picked up a few more sheets of pink, white, and antique white, and I got these because I have been using them on my plushies. I used a lot of antique white making all those donut plushies, and then I've been using pink obviously on my parfait plushie. So I was like, you know what, let me just pick up some of these while I'm there because I don't want to run out later on. And yeah, that's everything that I got, and I'm gonna stop filming for today and call it a night. Okay, I know I just said I was going to call it a night and stop filming and crafting for today, but I couldn't help myself. I cracked open this bag of beads and I started putting them on the whipped cream of the plushie, and I am loving how it looks. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I don't know if I want to do just like purple and the pink colors together, or if I want to try and put like some of these other colors like blue. I don't know, I'll have to play around with it and see, or if I want to try out these beads on it and see what it looks like. I like just kind of like pinning the beads down like this, just so I can kind of see what it would look like. I don't want to like sew them all down and like take all that time doing it to be like, no, I don't like how it looks. I just kind of like pin them down, see if I like it, and then if I do, then I sew them on. So I'm kind of just playing around with the beads right now, but I need to call it a night. I need to stop crafting. Hey guys, it's now Sunday afternoon and I'm back in the craft room, and I had just asked my husband earlier what he thought about these beads on the plushie, and he personally didn't like the different colors on it. He thought it was taking away from the plushie and it was just too much on it. So he was recommending these beads. So I'm probably going to try and put these on and compare them against each other. And I might also ask my parents for their opinion as well. I always like getting lots of different opinions on how the plushie looks with different modifications, because, you know, my opinion is not always the best opinion. So I like asking other people what they think. And sometimes, you know, they have better ideas that when I try out, I'm like, whoa, that actually looks really cool. So I want to try out both of them, see what they both look like. And yeah, so I was working on that. And then also I was thinking about the other types of parfait plushies I want to make. So I know I told you yesterday I wanted to make a chocolate parfait, and then I wanted to make a different one with like kiwis and orange, and like I was also thinking like pineapple. And so when I was thinking about those, I really hate to just sew my ideas without visualizing them better. So typically what I like to do when I'm trying to make different variations of the same plushie, I like drawing a very basic picture on paint and changing the colors up on there just so I can visualize it better before I start wasting a ton of time sewing. So I did that on paint, and I'll show you what I did. So let me just move the camera over here, point it up. So that's what I've been working on. Those are the 3 little pictures I drew. There's one of the strawberry that I had already made, and then I also made the chocolate one that has little banana slices and a cherry, and then I was also thinking of that fruit one with the kiwis and the pineapple and all that stuff. And my husband had come up with the idea for the blue cup for the chocolate parfait, and I love it. I never would have thought of a blue cup. For whatever reason, I kept thinking a brown cup because it's a chocolate parfait, and he was like, hey, you should try a blue cup. And after I tried it in paint, I was like, that looks awesome. So I definitely like doing this in paint just so I can try out different colors and see what works out the best, because you don't want to waste a ton of time sewing everything together and then being like, oh, I should have used this other color instead, and then having to backtrack and re-sew everything. So it's much easier to just change the colors in paint with a really simple picture. And I know this picture isn't good, but I just kind of threw it together to get an idea. And here, let me actually bring the camera closer so you can get a better look at it. So yeah, that's what they look like. It's a really simple drawing. Sorry about that. My camera actually just shut off on me because the memory card was full, so I had to delete some files on there. But I am now back, and like I was saying, these are the 3 pictures that I had drawn on paint just to help visualize what the plushies would look like before I start wasting a ton of time sewing everything together. And like I was saying, it's really nice to be able to try out different colors and variations. So just to give you an example, if I was like, hey, let me see what the cup would look like if it was purple, you know, that's what it would look like. Or if I was like, how about a dark blue? That's what it would look like. So you could just try out different colors and visualize which color looks the best, which I really like that light blue. I think it looks really nice. So thanks to my husband for that idea. And another nice thing is I like taking the pictures with all of my plushies next to each other, so I can put, you know, each of the pictures right next to each other and make sure they all look nice lined up by each other, and they all look cohesive and they'll all match very nicely. So it's nice to do that as well. Yeah, so for the rest of the day, I'm probably just going to mostly be working on that chocolate parfait and making good progress on that. I'm hoping I'll be able to get everything sewed together by the end of the day, but we'll see. I know these intricate plushies like this definitely take a while to sew together. It's not something you could just crank out in an hour, so it does take a while, but in my opinion, it's worth it because these plushies, like the more intricate, complex ones, they just look so cool when they're done, and I just find it so worth it, just my personal opinion. So I'll be working on that today. Hopefully I can get most of it done. And then I'm gonna try to finish the fruit parfait during the work week. So obviously I work during the day, but I have time at night where I can devote time to this. So I'll probably try to work on that during the nights this week and, you know, make good progress on that. So that's my plan. And then also I would like to try a different video editing software. So I'm gonna be trying out, I think, DaVinci Resolve. We'll see how that goes. I've been using PowerDirector, but I don't want to renew my subscription. I would like to try and get a free software and see how that goes, because I don't know, it's expensive. If you can do the same thing with something free, why not? So I'm gonna try and download the free version of DaVinci Resolve and see how that goes. And yeah, so that's my plan for the next few days. It is now Sunday night and I am so happy with the progress I've made on the chocolate parfait. It is basically all sewn together, or at least all the pieces are sewn together. Just like the strawberry parfait, I have all the pieces just pinned on because I don't want to glue anything down until I'm completely sure of how I want it to look, and I am not there yet. I'm still deciding on quite a few things. For one, originally I was gonna plan to put a little cherry up on the top, but then after putting it there, I'm like, I don't know if I love the cherry. I'm like, I kind of like it, I kind of don't. I'm like, I'm thinking about it. And then the other idea is maybe to take a strawberry and put it like on its side over here. I think that looks kind of cute. I don't know, do you guys like the strawberry or the cherry more? I can't decide, so definitely let me know what you think. I can't get the strawberry to, there we go. Yeah, let me know what you think, because I can't decide. I keep going back and forth, strawberry or cherry, but I would have the strawberry pointing up on this one. I definitely like how it looks over there, but maybe I'll have it like pointing downward like that, just to make them look a little different. So that's one thing I'm thinking about, whether the cherry or the strawberry. And then also, I've been thinking about the beads on this one as well. Right now I have the little blue beads and these shiny white ones. I really like having like the matte colored blue with the shiny white. I think that looks really cool together. But then I was also thinking maybe these would look good instead of the blue, like having it more chocolate and more brown on it. So I can't decide. This is what it looks like with the brown ones. Just pin them on, show you guys what they look like. Whenever I make plushies, I'm always like trying out so many different accessories to try and figure out which one looks good, and it's so hard to pick which one I like the best. But I'm definitely excited to get your opinion as well. So I don't know, do you guys like the blue beads more or these brown ones? Because I can't decide. So definitely let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear. But I'm definitely very happy with the progress I have made on this one. So I basically have 2 of the parfaits sewn together. I'm very happy with that. And I just have that one more left that I'm gonna work on this week. And as you can see, the craft table is now a big mess again. Here, I'll show you guys. It's a whole big mess. Every time I work on a project, it just becomes a mess again, and I'm constantly cleaning it up. So that's no surprise for me, honestly. But sorry, you guys have to keep seeing a giant mess of a table, but that's just the reality of crafting for me. Just every time I work on something, it just becomes a big mess. But that's it for today, and I'll catch back with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's now Monday night, and after work I downloaded DaVinci Resolve and I started editing this video. It's definitely a learning experience, learning how to use a new editing software and figuring out how to use all the functions. So it is taking me quite a bit of time to figure all of that out and edit this video. So I spent quite a bit of time on that. And I didn't sew anything today, but I was playing around with the plushies, trying to figure out what accessories I want to put on them and how I want to decorate them. And I'm starting to really second guess how I want to decorate these, because at first, you know, I wanted to put the banana slices on the chocolate parfait, and I'm starting to second guess if I really want the banana slices. So I really like the idea of having one with strawberry slices and one with the banana slices. I think they look really cool having two different kinds next to each other. But at the same time, I really love those strawberry slices. I think they just look so cool and make the plushie pop so much. So I'm kind of second guessing if I should just put the strawberry slices on both of them. So just to show you what I'm talking about, I'll take the banana slices off and then put the strawberry slices on over here. So that's the chocolate parfait with strawberry slices, and then I was also thinking of maybe putting one banana slice like up here on the whipped cream, kind of like that. So I've kind of been playing around with this idea, and I think that looks really nice. But I can't decide if I like the banana slices more or if I like this one more. The thing with plushies is there's really no right or wrong answer. It's a plushie, you know, it's just for fun. So it's really however you prefer. It doesn't really matter how it looks. It's just what you think looks the nicest. So, you know, I have a degree in engineering, so I'm always like thinking there's a right answer, you know? But with plushies, there is no right answer. It's just what looks the nicest to you. So that's kind of just where I am right now. I'm just trying to figure out what looks the best. And it's also really hard because what looks the best to me might not necessarily be what looks the nicest to you, so, or to most people. So I'm just trying to figure that out, and that's why I like asking other people for their opinions as well. So, you know I keep saying this, but definitely let me know down in the comments what variations you like, because I would love to hear. I think I finally decided I like the chocolate parfait with the banana slices. And the reason for that is I like making a lot of different variations of the exact same type of plushie to give you guys lots of different ideas, because I don't really know exactly which one's going to be your favorite. So I like to give you lots of different ideas. You know, maybe the strawberry one's your favorite, maybe the banana one's your favorite, maybe this one's going to be your favorite. So I like to give you lots of different ideas and hoping, you know, one of them will resonate with you. So that's my thoughts. And then also I removed the beads from the plushies, and I think they look really nice without the beads. So I'm starting to second guess if I want any beads on them at all. So maybe I won't put any beads on them. I'm still thinking about it. And then last night, so what day is it? Tuesday night, I finished the cup for the pineapple and kiwi parfait plushie, and tonight I'm hoping to make more progress on that and get more done, and we'll see how that goes. So I did not get done nearly the amount that I would have liked to have gotten done tonight, but it's just how it is. You know, I work during the work week days, so I don't really have that much time at night to get a lot of my crafting stuff done, but I try to squeeze in a little bit of time at night to get a few things done. So it's no shock I didn't get a lot done, but I do try to work like an hour or two at night to get some stuff going. So I did make a little more progress. I got the filling for the pineapple kiwi plushie done. I started the little cookies over here. I didn't put any of the thread wrappings around it yet, and then I still have to embroider all of those little stitches on the front and the back. I'm kind of questioning if this looks like cheese, like a cheese cracker instead of an orange wafer. I hope it looks like an orange wafer, but I'm kind of starting to like second guess that really looks like an orange wafer or not. We'll see. But I'm really happy with this kiwi slice so far. It's not done. I only got one piece done. It took a really long time, but I think it looks awesome. And when I have a whole bunch of them going around here, it's gonna look so beautiful. So I'm really, really happy with that. And I think I'm going to be ending the crafting vlog at this point, because I would really love to edit this video tomorrow and then upload it for you guys on Friday. And I'm thinking of maybe doing more crafting style vlogs for you guys and maybe doing maybe a weekly or a bi-weekly upload. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like this video? Do you like seeing more of the behind the scenes and tips and tricks on how I design my plushies? You know, let me know. I would love to hear your feedback. I just really want to try and upload more for you guys, and it's impossible to upload more tutorials for you guys. They just take way too much time. I would love to upload them on a more frequent basis, but the amount of time and effort that goes into designing the plushies and preparing them for the videos just takes too long. So I'm trying to think of other types of videos I can do to supplement the tutorials. Something that's a little more easier, something I can get out much more quicker for you guys. So if you like these types of videos, let me know down below. I would love to hear your feedback. And that's everything that I wanted to say in this video, so thank you so much for watching. You have no idea how much it means to me to have you guys here supporting my crafting journey, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.